Get after it, MP.
Over here, over here.
Give me a couple options.
MP.
Go get him, Tiger. You mind if I call you Tiger? Yeah, it's kind of weird, I guess.
Shaking, MP.
That's why you've got to keep pushing yourself. Everyone's going to be expecting a sophomore slump.
Everyone? I don't know about that, man.
You know what I mean. Talking heads, pundits, guys whose job it is to stir up controversy.
Yeah, I hear you, but it's not going to happen, so I'm not too worried about it.
And why is that?
Because I'm motivated, bro. You don't get to where I am without being motivated.
I feel you. But just to make sure you stay motivated, I got a little challenge for you.
Oh, yeah?
Did I mention how I've been working with Teed Up lately?
Ah, that's cool, though. What they got you doing?
I'm the new fashion correspondent.
What?
They know I got my ears to the ground and all that. Plus, I got the lead connections.
I can see that, bro. That makes a lot of sense. I'm excited for you.
That's why I wanted to talk to you, actually.
Okay.
We're putting you on the cover of our next issue.
The cover? Wow!
Those fits you've been wearing, especially that one from SGA, that got people talking.
Man, for real?
Yeah, man, congrats.
That's what's up. I appreciate you, Hendrix. Man, thank you, bro.
Don't even mention it.
Hey, MP.
I'm honored at the invitation. What format are you doing?
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's. Crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Mr. Moves checked in for the East. Lillard comes in for Jimmy Butler. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Jokic. Curry comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Booker in for Morant.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star Week as well.
Here's Lillard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got 8.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And Davis can't get it to go.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Passes to Mr. Moves. Now here's Antetokounmpo to the inside. Mr. Moves passes to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Shoots over James. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the East. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Wembanyama. Stephen Curry's out there with Booker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Butler, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Durant's checked in for the West. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the East. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Outside Curry. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort. Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Curry outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
In the first half of this season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Wembanyama. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Wembanyama has got 4 points in the quarter.
Elite vision from Jokic. Knows exactly where his teammates are at all times. And recognizes the defense, too.
Embiid with the screen on Wembanyama. Mr. Moves passes to Embiid.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Give a big round of applause for your dead team.
And the East with some changes. Mitchell comes in for Cade Cunningham. And Halliburton subbed in for Damian Lillard. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the West. Morant comes in for Curry. The West trails by 13. Jokic with the screen on Halliburton. Outside, KD. He kicks to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Halliburton passes to Mr. Moves. To the middle. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Morant passes to Jokic. Morant scanning the floor. Kicks to Durant. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Butler. The East leading by 15. Embiid in the corner. Plenty of space. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. 1:30 left in the first half. Morant finds Wembanyama. It's Durant on the wing. Over Butler. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Wembanyama.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Here's the screen. To the paint. Here's Mr. Moves. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Durant against Butler. Morant outside. Durant in the corner. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. With some arc, it's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Mr. Moves. And so it's the East All-Stars holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet any...
All-Stars with some changes. Mr. Move checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. R.J. Barrett comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Halliburton. Then for the West All-Stars, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for James. Devin Booker comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Stephen Curry in for Luka Doncic. Mr. Moves passes to Barrett. Good ball movement here by the East. Mr. Moves misses. The West trails by 6. Mr. Moves out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Mitchell. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
At the elbow, Jokic. A 3 from Morant. That shot off the mark.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Mr. Moves. Barrett with a screen on Jokic. 5 to shoot. And Barrett gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point East All-Star lead.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
A 3 from Barrett. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely 3-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the 4th, and that shot allows them to do just that.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? East All-Stars ahead, leading by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Curry. And it's Davis in at center. Here's Leonard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The gritty demeanor of Leonard, wanting to snag any available rebound he can get those claws on.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the East All-Stars?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Boy, I've liked the defensive persistence, hounding the opposition and forcing mistakes. As a result, coming up with steals, too.
Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Doncic. No good. That would have tied it.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And it's Adebayo with the ball for the East All-Stars. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Young's checked in for Lillard.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
The 3 for Doncic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Doncic has got 14 points here in the second half. Halliburton looking around. Back to Adebayo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adebayo's got his first bucket in this one. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Pass to Mr. Move. Young in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 6-point East All-Star lead.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And the East with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Mr. Moves. And it's Mitchell in for Young. The West also made. So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.